Hi. I'm that bored that I'm going live. How are you? Thanks for coming in, Hummingbird. I'm trying to get up and walk around. Even though it hurts. They said I should do it, so that's what I'm doing. Gonna have to go home and walk around. Hi, Lady Liv. I haven't gone live in like probably 2 months or something. I've been thinking about it and I'm like, should I not? No, what the hell? I'm like really bored, going nuts here. I think I should probably get home by Monday though. They started me on the warfarin yesterday, and I'm still on the heparin with the IV. And then they gave it to me at 5 o'clock yesterday, and then I'll get it today at 5 o'clock. And as soon as my levels are at 2, then I can go home. And she said it usually takes 3 days. So I figured if I get it today, maybe Sunday, I will get it again, and then Monday I can go home. I know. I've never been in the hospital except for when I had my kids. So this is like torture. I had my gallbladder out, but I went home that day. So this is like, I don't know what to do with myself. I'm going crazy. I just try to sleep to make the time go by. And then that's getting even boring. I know, I can't wait. That'll be 2 weeks if I get home Monday that I was here. Bull crap. Well, Monday night I went to the ER. So, but she was like, if your levels by a miracle are okay on Sunday, you can go home on Sunday. So, I don't think they will be because that's just my luck. Well, thank you for coming in, guys, since I don't think anybody else is here. Heck with them all. I didn't even tell anybody that when I first got here, 2 weeks, very long. When I first got here, my hemoglobin was at 6. And they were like all up in arms and worried about that. Which I guess I was at a 5 at one time after I had my son, and that was like pretty bad. But I had to get 4 bags of blood while I was here too. But I was like, I don't care about that. My freaking arm hurts. Give a shit about my blood right now. But they were like, mostly concerned about that. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to punch you with my good arm. I don't care about that. But that would explain a lot of why I felt so crappy. I don't know. I don't know how I went. I was a 9.5 like a month before that. So I'm not sure how I went to a 6. But hi, Nana. Thank you for coming in. I don't know. But now I'm at a 9.5 again. I don't seem to get past that. And hi Lisa, how are you? I haven't seen you in so long. I'm in the hospital, Lisa. Blah. Even they're giving me iron 3 times a day. I had bags of iron, but now I only have 1 IV, so I can't get any more iron. I only buy a pill, and I'm still at a 9.5, so I don't know why it won't go up. But, yeah. I had blood clots in my legs and my arm. I still have the blood clots in my legs. They got them out of my arm. That's what my arm looks like. But my legs are still have the blood clots in them. And apparently they were going to take them out, but now they're not. So I don't know. Let's hope they don't move and kill me. I don't know. But they said that my legs made like extra, basically like roadways so the blood could get through to my feet, so my feet didn't die all the way, even though my 1 foot I can't feel it at all, and that's been that way since I got here. I have a feeling it's not going to get any better, and my hand is still numb too, but what am I going to do? I woke up one day and my arm was white, cold, and dead, and it freaked me out so bad. And I thought I wasn't sleeping on it, but I convinced myself that I had it tucked under me, and then I started getting that excruciating pain. And then I knew something was wrong. My legs had been hurting for days, but I didn't really think anything of it, which, I don't know, I'm an idiot. Like, every time I got up and sat back down, both my feet would go to sleep. And I just thought I had a pinched nerve or something, I don't know. I'm an idiot. When I think back now, I'm like, what was I thinking? Not even going to the hospital right away. But I mean, it was only 2 weeks, so it's not like I waited months. I don't know. My arm, though, I think I know what a dead person feels like now. It was really gross. It was bad. I was so scared. I thought I was having a stroke, really. But, like, I could still talk, and my face was fine, so thanks, Lisa. And my mom was like, that's not normal. And I'm like, well, it's asleep, but it never really woke up all the way. Matter of fact, it was still, that happened like Friday or Saturday. And Monday, when I went to the hospital, they couldn't even get a pulse reading on my finger. That's how much it was still not awake or live or whatever. So probably damaged it. I'm sure it's not going to be the same ever again. What are you going to do? Yeah, that's right, Hummingbird. You're right. But, you know, my kids are older and I need to, like, take care of myself because, let's face it, we're not getting any younger here. And I'm like, you know, I do still have 2 young kids that I need to think about. My daughter just called. Are you guys there? Can you hear me? She's probably going to call again. So, you know, my youngest would be devastated if anything happened to me. And I'm like, oh my God, I really got to like get myself in gear here. That's what me and my mom were talking about. We need to start exercising. And now I'm like scared. Like I'm dying to go home. But then on the other hand, I'm scared. Like, I don't know. Like every time I move, I'm like, is a blood clot going to kill me? It's like really just ridiculous. Hi, Ritka Ace. I don't know. It's scary. Freaking blood clots. So I have like an actual, I don't know. They said it's hereditary, but nobody in my family freaking has it. So I don't know. It's a mutation gene that they don't know how long I've had it. But they said, you did? You had one in your foot? That's only one time though? Because apparently I have to live this forever now. And I'm like, well, I don't know. In my family, nobody had it. Maybe a long time ago. I'm worried about my kids now. So, like, you know, are they going to get it? It's, you know, I mean, it's controllable, but it's still scary. One friggin' decides it wants to move and go to the wrong place. I'm dead. It sucks. So I said to my mom, that's probably what's going to kill me. You know, not tomorrow, but, you know. Well, it's kind of depressing, though, you know. And I'm like, well, I could always have something way worse that's, like, deadly that they can't control. But this is pretty scary enough. Like, I'm pretty pissed. I don't want to have this. What am I going to do, though? You don't get to choose what you get, I guess. I don't know. And now the medicine, because I don't have insurance, the medicine is like $500 a month unless I go on the one that they put me on, which I have to go and get my blood checked every month and then to my doctors and all this other bullcrap. And I'm like, God, I might as well just get the freaking $500 a month one. I have no insurance and I've been for almost 2 weeks. Ain't that funny? Your family has them, so they have like, found out he had sticky blood. What the heck's that? Sticky blood. Mine is called, what is it called? It begins with a P, and then it's called something with a P, mutation gene, I think. I was young, was a car tire fell on your foot? I don't know, Nana, but I was thinking that. I was thinking that the other day, like, is there a test that my kids can, you know, take to see if they have that extra gene, I think is what they said I have, an extra gene. So, yeah, this way they can, like, maybe get on it before, I don't know. Oh my God, who ran over your foot? Oh, Lisa, I don't mean to laugh, but that's funny, kind of. You're laughing, so I can laugh, too. When you're young, weird shit happens, and we're lucky we're alive still to talk about it. Yeah, ouch. Oh, my goodness. Sticky blood, I'm still trying to figure out what that may be. I'd rather be in the hospital for 2 weeks than not have you here. Yeah, that's true. Very true. I mean, it did go by pretty quick. It's like every day I'm like, oh, my God. But then here we are, almost 2 weeks. So, hi, Caslin. Thanks for coming in, everybody. I didn't think anybody was going to come in. Especially how boring this is now. Just like, bleh. I can't show you my cute dogs or nothing. My cute kids. I can only show you a boring ass hospital room. That's it. So that's not very fun, but hi Jojo. How are you? Man, my phone's like hot as hell. What the heck? Yeah, that's why. I mean, I kind of like been laying low way before that because I just haven't been feeling good the last couple months. Probably because my iron was at 9.5 6 weeks ago. So I don't know. It goes up and down though. I can't seem to keep it up. I don't know if you were in here when I said when I first got to the ER 2 weeks ago that my hemoglobin was at a 6, and they were all like up in arms about that. And I'm like, I'm here for the pain in my arm. Can we deal with that first before I kill somebody? I mean, the pain was so bad. Like, I had my mom rubbing it, my kids rubbing it. I was taking Motrin around the clock, which I don't know if that hurt me or not. But the pain was just unbelievable. Oh, my God. I was putting ice on it. I was putting heat on it. Oh, my Lord. It would not go away. And then I was like, something is wrong. I was like, I can't. And it was Monday night, and I was like, there's no way I'm going to deal with this all night. Like, I couldn't even sleep or nothing. So that was it. That's what finally got me here. And I didn't want to wake my husband up because I thought from when my arm was asleep, I went to go get in my bed, and because I couldn't feel my arm, I fell on it like really hard, and I thought I sprained my wrist because it really wasn't hurting like that right away. So I thought I sprained my arm, my wrist, something. So I said to my mom, I was like, my daughter took me and my mom. I was like, I'm not going to wake Eddie up. I'm just going to let him sleep, and I'll be back in the bed before he even knows what happened. Yeah, well, that didn't happen. He woke up, and me and my mom were going, and my daughter was back in her bed sleeping, and he didn't know what the hell, how we left, because I don't have a car. My mom don't have a car. And he was like in a panic running around the house looking for us. Thank you, Dally Poppins. Thank you for coming in. So I had to climb in the back of my daughter's Mustang. Oh, Lord. With both my feet asleep. My arm I couldn't use. It's my right arm, too, so that kind of sucks. Oh, my God. Really just too much. And I was thinking I should have woke my husband up because this is bullshit right now. Hi, Capone. Thank you for coming in. I don't have any mods in here, do I? Hi, Casey. Yeah, so my husband was like calling my mom's phone, calling my phone. And I was out of it because they'd given me so much stuff by that time. By the time he woke up and realized we were gone. And I just was like, didn't even know what was going on. I didn't know what was going on until like Tuesday, really. Wednesday, because it was like Tuesday when I got here. Because the ER in my town, well, next town over, they don't have a hospital anymore. They don't have an ER. Their hospital's like 20 minutes away. So I went to the ER and, of course, had to be admitted. So they had to move me to the hospital, of course. And I picked now, COVID-19, everything else. I've never been in the hospital before. Jesus. So, thank you, Jojo. Thank you, all you guys, for coming in. I really appreciate it. I'm that bored. I've been thinking about going live for the last couple days, but I was like, I don't know. Should I? Should I not? But I really usually have my doggies here. A&E is scary but comforting. What the heck is A&E? I usually have my dogs here to, man, I'm thirsty to have you guys to look at my little puppy. You know, my other dog, Ringo, my husband said he's been, like, all weird. Yeah, they do, Lisa. I've been on the heparin drip since I've been here, and they just started me yesterday on the medicine that I'm going to be going home with. And once I'm at a level 2, I can go home. So, and they said it takes about 3 days. I had one dose of that so far, and I'll get it again at 5 o'clock. So, oh, okay, Jojo. So, that's why I said hopefully I'll be going home by Monday. Maybe tomorrow, but I have a drink castle, and it's just over on the other side of the room. I just, not really on the other side, but over there. Hi, Ginger Lux. It's my turn to be in the hospital now. So you get to stay home. Don't you dare go to the hospital. Oh, it sucks, and it's boring, and it's been almost 2 weeks. So I definitely know how you feel now. I'd never been in the hospital, only when I had my kids. And you know, that's like 2 days and you go home. And then, yeah, Dolly Poppins. It's been almost 2 weeks. Stinks. Yes, me. I know. It's boring and bleh. Yeah, I do have a private room. This hospital is, they only do 1 bed in rooms now, so you got your own bathroom and this little thing, this little couch thing turns into a twin bed. So my mom slept here a couple nights. So yeah. Hi, Lab 15. Thank you for coming in. How are you? Pretty sure the nursing staff were glad to see me discharged and push the button. See, I try not to push it unless I am like absolutely dying. I just don't like to be a pain. I'm just the opposite. I won't push it unless really, 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 really. This stupid IV, if I forget and I have my arm up, it beeps. And if I can hurry up and remember and put it down, then it's all right. But if I don't, then they got to come in and reset it. So I had to push it for that a couple times because the heparin is not supposed to be stopped under no circumstances. And as long as it's beeping, it's not going. And I'm like, it was like 10 minutes one time. And I was like, oh my God. So I have to beep them for that. But I really don't like to. Honestly, I don't. Thank you, Gingerlux Mom. It was crazy in here. There was a guy withdrawing from alcohol the other night, and he was like screaming all night, and they kept running down the hallway. They kept running out of here when they were in here. It was crazy. I was like, oh my God. And they said he was getting violent. I'm like, God, lock my door. If we don't get violent, come in here. I get enough pain. Like, they shouldn't have him on this floor, you know? They should have him on another floor, I think. Unless I'm on the psych ward and nobody told me. I don't think so. Thank you guys. I know, I felt so bad for him. They moved him to the ICU though because he was just like really going downhill fast. I don't know, it's scary, it's a shame, I don't know what to feel. Maybe I'm on the psych ward, huh? Maybe I am. Maybe I'm on the floor, nobody told me. Oh. God, this is really only like the first time I've been out of my bed this long except to go to the bathroom because I'm just like, my legs hurt so bad when I walk. And I'm like, is this going to stop when I get home or am I just going to be crippled the rest of my life? Hi, Grandma Ducky. I'm in the hospital. Good times going on. My husband said he was going to be riding by in like 20 minutes. And I told him I'd be back in my bed and it's been 20 minutes and I haven't been looking. So, I don't know. I hate this road that the hospital's on. It's so bad. It's like accidents happen. Cars just flip for no reason. It's horrible. I tell my kids, my one child that drives, do not drive on 55. I don't care during the day, at night. Take another road. It's so horrible. The food sucks, Lisa. And I've eaten the same thing for dinner every night since I've been here. Since I've ordered, which was probably like Wednesday. Because I like it and I'm not trying anything else because I like that one thing, chicken. And they have me on a cardiac diet, so I have to have Swiss cheese, low-fat Swiss cheese. Like, what? Oh, God, it's horrible. But whatever. I don't even know why. I guess because I have high blood pressure. I've been hooked up to this stupid heart monitor, too, the whole time I've been here, which I thought was because I have what do I have? I have a heart murmur and high blood pressure, so I thought that's why. But here, because of the clots, that's why they have me hooked up to the... Yeah, it does suck. And they have like this big old menu. Like, you can order whatever you want. Well, it's not that big, but you can order whatever you want. I mean, it's all pretty like, you know, like cheesesteaks and stuff aren't on there. But they do have like cheeseburgers and stuff. But, I don't know. My mom loves every meal she had here. I'm like, you're a weirdo. I guess I'm just picky. I'm not, though. I'm not picky, so I don't know. I know. I thought about it, Nana, but I'm on a cardiac diet, and I'm scared because my husband's like, should I send with your mom? And I'm like, I'm not allowed to have it. Like, what don't you understand? But I don't know. I mean, what are they going to say? I'm an adult. They can't tell me what I can eat. I mean, they cannot serve me something. But I don't know. I would just feel like an asshole doing that. Like, here, you guys want me on this diet. I'm going to eat something else. I don't know. That's just not me either. Plus, I could afford to lose a couple pounds. So, I'm not starving. Trust me. I'm good. I'm about to get back in my bed after this crap. You guys are all awesome. Grandma Ducky, thank you for coming in. I haven't seen you in a long time. Ow! Oh my god, I just stubbed my toe on my bad foot. This fucking thing. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh. It's the second time I stubbed my toe. My bad toe. Jesus. Then I don't want to stub my good toe because I don't have two bad feet. Damn, that hurt. All right, hold on a second, you guys. I gotta plug back in here. Hold on. Yeah, sure. All right. Okay. Back in the bed. All right. Oh, okay. Back in the bed. Whew. Anybody new come in I missed? Oh, Lord. Yeah, it did hurt. The other day I friggin' like jammed my foot into the head or to the bottom of the bed, this thing right here. I didn't realize it was that close. I just like was moving my foot. 4 a.m. vending machine raid. I don't even know what it looks like. I've been outside of this room a couple times. The first couple times I was like out of it. They didn't tell me to put my feet up, but I've been actually like putting the blankets like bunched up and putting my feet up. Ah, now my husband just called. Hi, Desiree. Thank you for coming in. These kids know I'm on live. They can see when I go live. They're all subscribed to my channel, yet they'll still call me. Oh my god. He's probably getting ready to ride by now. I'm back in the bed. I forgot to shut the freaking blind too. Oh, what the hell. Nope, they don't. They don't. You know what's weird? When I was at my house, when I was home, I was asking my mom if she had those diabetic socks, the tight ones, because that's how my legs felt like they needed to be like massaged or broke or something. I don't know. Like when you're in pain, like rubbing them, cracking them, like they felt like they needed to be cracked. Yeah, they are annoying, and then my mom gives me a pair and they were like looser than my regular socks. I'm like, what the hell am I gonna do with these? They're not helping me. Get out of here. Matter of fact, I think I had 2 pairs of those on and my regular socks when I got here. But anyway, I don't even know what it looks like outside this room. I'm starting to know because the last couple times I went out, I was awake, but the first few times I was like out of it. I wouldn't even know to go to look for a. Yeah, that's what I thought too, Kesslin. I felt like I needed it because my feet felt like nothing, like just dead, like asleep and horrible. I don't know. I wouldn't know where to look for a vending machine. Nor do I have any money for a vending machine. Yeah, sore, but still felt good to like rub them. I don't know. It's weird. I can't explain it. Like my right foot right now, it feels like a cross between, I think what frostbite probably feels like and coming back from being asleep. Like it's just awful. Like I can't. And I get shooting pains in my heel and in my arch of my foot. I don't know. It just really hurts. Drop the PayPal. The nurses will take you. I don't need nothing. I'm getting ready to order my dinner, which I'm not even hungry right now, but it takes like a half hour to get here, and I'm sure I've been eating the same time every day, like around 5 o'clock. So I get grilled chicken with a piece of Swiss cheese on it and mashed potatoes, either string beans or sauteed zucchini. That's what I get. With the unsweetened iced tea, and then some kind of banana pudding and a blueberry muffin for later. And fruit. And that's what I've been eating every day. So, and it's all right. You know what? I do have my card on my phone, now that I think about it. I actually have, where you can bring up your credit card and use it on iPhones. So I actually do have money on me. Except the string beans. They're good, actually. They're like fresh string beans. They're really good. Not much taste. They won't give me no salt or butter or anything, but they give me the seasoning, which in the beginning I was like, what is the purpose of this seasoning? It tastes like nothing. But I'm getting used to it now. Stay away from the meat. Why? What is it? What do you know that I don't? It looks like chicken. Yeah, hospital food is pretty boring. So I said they have a pretty decent menu, but it's nothing like, oh yeah, I'm getting that, you know. It's all healthy stuff pretty much, but that's fine. My mom's had the tomato braised beef, the oven fried chicken, and the garlic pork loin. And she said they were all so good. And I'm like, oh, okay, Mom. Well, you eat them. Because I can get her it'll make me sick. I can get her a visitor's tray when she's here. And she's just like, you got to try this. You got to try. No, I'm not. Because if I don't like it, I'm going to be mad. So I'll just stick with what I know I like, even though I'm kind of getting tired of it. But I can eat it for a couple more days. I'll be all right. And my mom hasn't been here because the last 2 days she hasn't felt good. And today she's better. But my dad got rushed to the hospital last night because he thought he was having a heart attack. He's had a heart attack once already. His heart rate was 180 and he's got fluid on his lungs. So now he is a Cooper. And he is my mom's ride. So my husband would bring her, but my husband's working. And I'm just like, everybody just stay home because I'm good. You know, I know. So, yeah, I'm going to need a nap soon, too, I guess. I don't know. I'm not really tired. I just, hopefully after I eat, get my medicine, which I'm due for my medicine right now. Just trying to wait a little bit. You know, my legs actually didn't feel too bad when I got back in the bed. It's because I was always sitting. I wasn't walking when my daughter went in for surgery. Boy, did I regret it. I had chicken at the... What? It made you sick? Oh my God, do not tell me that. I haven't eaten the chicken. Well, I've been eating that's the only thing I've eaten is the chicken. Yeah, what was your daughter in surgery for? Is she okay? Oh my goodness. Yeah, it is pretty good, huh, Nana? Huh. I haven't had any trouble, I don't think. It hasn't buffered at all or nothing, right? No, they don't season their food. It tastes pretty bleh. I don't know. Then again, the mashed potatoes, the one day were really salty. And I was like, thank you, God. I don't use salt at home. The only time I use salt is when I order my Chick-fil-A salad and it comes with 1 pack of salt and 1 pack of pepper. That's what I use. I do not use salt on my food. So really, as long as it has taste, I'm like gotten out of the habit of using salt because of my blood pressure. So let's just eat their dessert. Yeah, that's what I was their dessert's really good. This banana parfait stuff is like really yummy. And their blueberry muffins have like big blueberries in them. They're so good. But, you know, I don't think there's any mods here. Is anybody a mod and I just don't see it? I don't think so. So far, we haven't had any, you like salt, hummingbird. I used to use so much salt when I was a kid and my dad would yell at me. And now I'm like, ugh. Now I'm yelling at my kids, you know, don't eat salt. Yeah, did you ever notice, though, even when you season stuff, sometimes it just doesn't taste it. Like, you got to put tons of salt, and then everybody's putting more salt when you give it to them. It's like, oh, I'd rather just put a little bit and then let people put what they want. God, she had dental surgery. They pulled out her... My daughter has to have her wisdom teeth out, too. See, they won't put her under all the way. They're only doing, like, local, I guess, and she's freaking out. She was supposed to have it done this past Tuesday, and I was like, great, now I'm not there. My husband was going to take her, but she canceled till November or something because she's getting insurance on November 1st. So even though I had that care credit that I got in her name, my name, and my husband's name when my dog was sick and had to have the stones out, if you guys remember that back in March. And I am still paying hers and not my husband's because we didn't wind up using his. Mine and hers I'm still paying off. So I told her she could use my husband's or use what's on hers, but she decided to just get her own insurance and wait, which I'm kind of glad because that's just freaking 3 more bills a month that I would have. And I'm like, oh, I'm already paying on mine and hers because I don't want to screw her credit up. So, yeah. She's going to have to get her. She's had this for a while, and she thought it was way worse than it is, so I'm kind of glad, like, because her front teeth have moved quite a bit. And she thought it was the top and bottom, but here it's only the top, I think. Yes, everybody's mask that comes in here. I had my mask on, and was keeping it on, and they kept saying, you could take it off, you could take it off. And I was like, kind of didn't want to at first. But they're all masked. Everybody in the hospital is masked. When I leave this room, I have to have a mask on. So I'm like, well, I guess I'm okay. They're all masked. And I've already had 2 COVID tests since I've been here. And I don't have it. So, because anytime you go under, and I had to go under for my arm, and they didn't do it for that, but I had to get it from when they went in to do the, or wait, did they do it for my arm? Oh no, I had a colonoscopy and whatever, they go down your throat. I forget what that's called. But I had to get it for that. Anytime before you go under, they have to do it. And I also, they did an angioplasty, I think, on my legs. I think that's what it's called. Just to tell me that I have clots on my legs, but they're not taking them out. Yeah, I already know I had clots on my legs, thanks. Tops are way easier to get out. Okay, good. I think that's what hers are, the tops. Oh, good. See, and she's all mad because they're not putting her under. I'm like, just calm down. They know what they're doing. I don't know, put under, not out under. I don't know. But she's not getting all the way out under. I said, you'll be fine. The throat scope sucks. I thought that too, but I would have never known I even got it if they didn't tell me, or if I didn't know I was getting it. So, and then the colonoscopy was a fail. So, because, I wasn't all the way cleared out because I have a problem with that. So they don't know. I thought they were going to redo it, but what's the point? Because, they're still giving me stuff twice a day, and I'm not going that much. So, sorry, TMI. But my throat thing was good, which I'm happy to report that because I get bad indigestion, heartburn, acid reflux, and I thought, oh my God, they're going to find something. But no, it's all great. So that was good news. As far as the other, I don't know. I eventually have to get one, like real one, where they can actually see what's good. 'Cause the reason why they were doing it is to see if I was bleeding from somewhere because of my hemoglobin being 6. And I told them numerous times, look, I'm not bleeding from there because I don't go that much. I'm not losing blood from there, trust me. But they didn't want to hear it. So they said from what they could see, they couldn't see any blood, but they couldn't really see much. So, but they didn't see any blood-colored things. And I was like, yeah, I could have told you that. So, still not sure why I keep dropping. Because I don't take iron. I'm going to have to... The iron makes me sick when I'm home. But here, they give it to me 3 times a day, and I don't even know. Weird, huh? I take it at home one time, and I'm sick all freaking day. I tried taking it at night, tricking myself, go to sleep. The next day I wake up, be sick all day. I said, you need to write down what brand you are giving me so I can get that one because something obviously isn't right with the one I got. Because I apparently have to be on iron forever. I've had this problem since I had my first son with my, numbers going up and down. You did too, Castle? Do you have to take iron every day? Yeah, I did ask them and she did tell me, but I'm going to have her write it down because I don't remember what she said. Some people do have to take iron, it's just, and then I'm like, all right, they want me to take it 3 times a day. So what happens if I get to, because you're supposed to be 13. So what happens if I get to 13 and then, I don't want to go too high. They just opened, they just shut it again. So there's a window right there and they just, she peeked in on me, probably see who I was talking to. This looks like I'm on the phone. Lisa, I like steak, but I don't know. Sometimes I will urge steak. I feel like I need to have it. And I think, all right, I'm probably a little low because I eat ice all the time. I don't know if you guys ever heard me talk about that. But the weird thing is I was at a 6 and I wasn't eating ice, but I wasn't really eating or doing anything except dying in my bed. Drinking water though, like crazy. I had drank 12 bottles of water the one day. I don't know. Very weird. But anyway, I'll eat the steak and I'm like, oh, that probably helped me. Yeah, right. If I have to eat a steak every day, and that's not good for you. I don't know. It's just a bunch of bullshit. I really am just I want to be 20 again. How about that? Maybe your iron is a little low, Lisa. Yeah, when I first had my first son, I've had this problem, and it's never gone away. It's always been up and down, up and down. And I'm pretty sure being anemic for so long is what gave me my heart murmur, because they kind of go hand in hand. I always think why I get this heart murmur, and I really think it's from being anemic, because don't ask me how it works, but I just know that years ago when I was like anemic, here, it's bad for your heart, blah, blah, blah. Who the hell knows? All I know is getting old sucks. Really does. My foot is like really frigged up, guys. So, Caslin, do you have to take iron every day? Did you hear me? Whoa. Gotta run. Be well. Thank you, Grandma Ducky. Thank you so much for coming in. Okay, I will. Thank you. My blood wouldn't clot. Think my issue was the opposite. Yes, you're the opposite of me. Mine wants to clot like crazy. Matter of fact, when they did my arm, they said they took the clot out, and like every time they took it out, there was another one. It was like a fountain of clots just coming out. I'm pretty sure they didn't get them all. They're just like, okay, hurry up, close her up. I don't know. Like, what the hell? What's the chances that they got them all? And all right, and it just stopped. I don't think so. Yeah, my blood wants to clot, and Caslin's doesn't. It's crazy. That's weird. So now I gotta watch. Can't bang my head. I can't fall. I can't cut myself, which I'm sure I can handle all that. But what happens when I get older? My grandma was on heparin and she fell. I mean, she did fall down the front steps. But her face was, oh my God, I have a picture of it. My grandma's passed away now, but her face was black. Like, she looked like she was attacked. Like, it was so bad from being on the blood thinners. And that's what I'm scared of. Like, when I said to my husband, if it snows this winter, I'm probably not going outside, because I'm just scared now. They said if you bang your head, you have to go right to the ER. I'm like, oh my God. It's just really too much for me to freaking think about. So when did you have that problem? When you were just in the hospital this last time, Caslin? Vitamin K. Well, they gave me a paper today talking about vitamin K. And if I eat any of these things on this list, I have to eat the same amount the rest of the week. But if I don't, then I'm fine. I don't have to eat it on at all. I'm like, huh? Can't I just take a pill or not take a pill or what? Before I went through menopause, I always suffered from low iron. I just found out recently that I was vitamin D deficient, and now I'm on prescription dose. Oh, that's a lot, it looks like. Well, yeah, my vitamin D was low, my calcium was low, and my potassium was low. So I take pills for all that too. And why? Why is all that stuff low? Like, what? My mom said it's your diet. Okay, well, it's just pain in the ass. I want to be young again. I'm tired of this already. As soon as you turn 40, it's just like, shoo, all downhill. Yeah, Lisa, you should. Can't hurt, really. I think you have iron. I think your iron's low, Lisa. Especially if you're ordering steaks. If you're tired a lot, if you want to eat ice. What else? Are you pale? Like, my lips have now they have a little bit of color, but my lips are usually white, okay? And I usually look like I'm dead most of the time, except for the black circles under my eyes. So, yeah. Yeah, hummingbird. Oh, I'm not looking for it. I'm getting close. I'm creeping up there. Like, my husband will be 50 next February. Not this February coming, but next February. And I'm like, it's freaking scary. I don't want to be 50. I cried. The day I turned 40, I stayed in bed and I cried. And it was just like the worst thing ever. Because I knew it was a bad thing. Always tired, always pale. Yeah, Lisa, go get checked. Either that or just, no, you better get checked. Because if it's not your iron, you don't want to be taking no extra iron. You're supposed to be at 13. That's what they like you at. Between 11 and 13. I seem to stay right around 9.5, 10. Or 6 on occasions, like I was a couple weeks ago or 2 weeks ago. 47. Yeah, blah. Sucks, man. It really does. Like, I would love to go back to a certain age, but there's parts of my life that I do not and cannot and will not do over again. So how do I go about that? How do I go back without? Well, I can't go back anyway. What am I talking about? Well, good thing we can't, because I wouldn't want to go through some of that bullshit again. You feel better going to the gym? I used to go to the gym when I first had my first son. Oh, man, it was so great. It was a little gym. It was so cute. They had a little babysitting thing. Oh, man, I loved it. That's why I'm like, what happened? I used to be so healthy and happy. Now I'm like big blob of blah. Ew. Ew. I got a shooting pain in my toe. I'm almost closer to 60 than 50. Oh, Desiree, I'm sorry. I know. I wish I would have done more in my life. I don't know. I guess I did a little bit, but I would have liked to done a little more. I don't think see that happening now. Life happens. Yeah, it sucks. I don't know. My dad's almost 70. I can't even believe that. Yeah, now he's in the hospital. I don't really talk to my dad, so, I mean, whatever. I usually call him sperm donor, but since he's in the hospital, I'll call him dad today. Your phone types what it wants. Yeah, I'm probably going to ignore the next few years because I'm creeping up to 50, so I'm just going to pretend that I'm still 40. How old are you? 40. 10 years. Yep, still 40. I mean, I hate it turning 40 now. I wish I was turning 40 again. God. Oh, man, this killed my battery. I was at like 80 when I started. Now I'm at 30. Well, I'm going to get up here, order my dinner, get my meds, and I love all you guys for coming in. I appreciate it so, so much. I guess I should have put something in Discord, Hummingbird, before I started. I didn't even think about it. But anyway, I love all you guys. Everybody take care. Oh, you did? Oh, you didn't. Yes, I didn't mind 30 before. Oh, I thought you said you did. I love you, Lisa. Thank you all for coming in so much. And my daughter just called again. Oh, you did put it in Discord. Okay, because I seen something pop up, but I didn't know what it was. All right. But I appreciate you guys so much. It really cheered up my day and made me waste like an hour, so that's great. Maybe I'll go live again tomorrow. We'll see what happens. All right. Thank you all so much. I love all of you. I love you, Hummingbird. And I'll talk to you all later. Bye.